let's get into it, guys. These are the charts. Big news, guys. Big news. Um, Geez, seems as though FTX has caused a massive problem in the crypto space. I wouldn't call it a problem. I would actually call it a great opportunity. Um, so apparently, Mr. Sam Bankman, what's his face, uh, is insolvent. Um, so FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried denies insolvency rumors as Binance liquidates FTT tokens. So that is massive news, guys. That is massive news. Um, the fact that Binance has liquidated all their FTT tokens, this could be a competitive play, but I doubt that. I think CZ and Binance have some news that the general public don't know, and I believe CZ and uh, Sam Bankman-Fried have two opposing ideas. I believe that CZ wants decentralization but with regulation, whereas FTX owner Sam Bankman-Fried doesn't mind regulation and censorship on the blockchain. And the fact that Binance has liquidated on top of this just suggests that there's a bit of shady business. There is a bit of shady business. Now, what does this all mean? This means that it looks like BTC doesn't hasn't really hit the goal of breaking out. So it's made a nice W on the daily on the other side of this trend line, right? And then the news came out. Look at this beautiful empire. Beautiful empire come in here. Boom, boom, boom. Confirmed on this one. And then the news today. This isn't great. This is not great. Um, yeah, this is tricky, guys. But also, it's basically what we've been saying for the past few weeks, Danny and I. Now, I'm HT, by the way. I think I didn't introduce myself. I'm HT, um, crypto trader, day trader, and my partner and my friend in this endeavor is Danny. We've been streaming on Twitch for the past few weeks, past couple of months, and we thought, you know what, let's do it on YouTube because Twitch is a little bit meh. So we're on here now. Um, so him and I have been talking about this level here, the 10,000 range. The reason why we've been talking about this level is we've got a harmonic pattern here, the A, B, C, D. We've got an A, B, C, D. This harmonic is very powerful. And we use this in conjunction with our Fibonacci extension, right? And it basically hits this 11,000, 10,000 range. We also use another method of analysis called chaos, um, and also it is telling us around this level. On top of that, we've got a nice, pretty good support here. If you look at this little range here, this is a nice block. So this is nice fortification, right? It's very strong position for horizontal support and resistance. And we can show you that with our here, our daily horizontal support and resistance. Look at this. Look at these clusters here of horizontal support and resistance. Of course, there's much more. We've got our weeklies as well. So this level is very strong. And at the moment, look at this. Oh, what the hell just happened there? At the moment, it's being held by this level here, as well as this level and these little levels here. Not very strong. Not very strong at all. So, if we break down below this horizontal support and resistance, and we break down through this one as well, I mean, we might just hit 15K, play around here at 15K, and if it breaks that, 100% we're going down to 12 to 10K. And it all lines up because the cost of production for Bitcoins, so the miners, the people that are mining Bitcoin, making sure that the network is strong, they're validating transactions, they're updating the blocks. They use these computers, these ASICs computers that roughly cost $10,000 to maintain. So that's the cost of production. Now, this is a massive, massive indicator for us. Um, Apologies, my mic went out there. This is massive for it's a great indicator suggesting that if this is the cost of production, so this is how much they have to pay in order to maintain the network. If they become if it goes towards 15K, now their margin of actually becoming profitable is much lower and it's much harder to maintain. As such, you'll get some people actually selling their the bitcoins that they've mined off. So let's look at this level here. Keep this in mind for the next couple of weeks. Now, what else are we seeing? Um, Algorand is a great name that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks, and it's retracing. And for me and for Danny as well, this is what we're looking at the moment. Now, guys, just to make sure, so just to let you know, we aren't financial advisors. This is just for entertainment purposes only. So if you do want to, make a financial decision, consult your financial advisor. Now, so Algorand is a play that we're looking to enter at. The reason being is by the end of this month, which is the end of November, um, the FIFA World Cup is going to be starting, and Algorand has recently become a partner with the FIFA organization. So that's going to get a lot of eyes on the Algorand name. That's great news for Algorand. And thankfully for us, we got in at 31 cents. We got in twice actually, 31.40 and 31.70. Great positions to enter at. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised with this recent FTX news that we retrace down to, let's see, yeah, 35 cents or even hit this Wyckoff. So 33 cents, 34 cents. That's a very realistic target. And if you wanted to enter, if you had the choice, that's where I'm looking to accumulate more. Next, what are we looking at next? We're looking at LIT. Now, LIT, we actually had a really nice trade. We got in here at 67 cents. We sold half of our position at our at the 100% mark, so we got a half on a double. So we basically here in this trade, risk-free, we got our initial capital out. What we're doing now is we're waiting for a retrace to this level here around 87 cents, right? That's your 70% retracement, 78% retracement. And we'll enter with the winnings that we got out, and we'll enter back in here. And if it goes lower, we'll enter again down at the 60 cent range, just to accumulate more. Now, this name is massive. It's a decentralized digital identity. So it basically gives your everyday Joe their identity, all of their metadata, all on their um, decentralized wallet provided by LIT, right? Now this is massive because now these people can now sell their what they like. So they sell the type of information that they search on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. All of that, all of those cookies that these tech companies are basically exploiting. They're exploiting your data and selling it off to advertisers. Now, this company is going to give that control back into your hands. We really like this name. Another name is Secret. It's a identity network as well. Um, it's retraced back into this reload zone. So it's actually hit the 78.6 mark, and we entered in at 85 point, 85 point. Uh, Jesus, I can't talk. 85 cents. That's where we got in at. Right, so nice entry. Actually might accumulate more if it decides to keep going down or like play ping pong between this 2-1 trend line and 3-1 trend line. So great opportunity here, guys. Really great opportunity. Another name that recently partnered with Meta for storage is Arweave, and Arweave did a beautiful 100%. Beautiful 100%. Now we got in unfortunately at 1050, so we're still waiting to get our double, but once it retraces down to this level again, which it looks like it might, I mean, if we look here, the OBV is it's starting to trend lower. We've got let's look at the 4-hour actually. Yeah, look at that. We've got an M through the RSI, another M, an M through the RSI 50 mark, and another M, as well as on the OBV. So it looks like it's going to go and hit this reload zone level. And is that a gap I see here? That is a gap, guys. Look at that. Guys, gaps statistically get filled 90% of the time. That's massive, guys. That is absolutely massive. Very important statistic to know, because then you can trade at these levels. Then you can look to enter at these levels. So this is a 4-hour gap. Right, we'll keep that there. We'll put this in the middle, keep that there, and lock it. Now, so there's no question now. We've got a reload zone, right? We've got a reload zone. So that's the 61.8 to 88.6 retracement, fib retracement. We've got our GAN study. Our GAN study is in line with our reload zone. So our perfect entry point would be this 8-to-1. So if it hits this, if it goes below this yellow line, it's then in our perfect entry zone, perfect trading zone, together with the reload zone, as well as the gap. So that's 3 reasons as to why you can enter this trade. Primarily just on location alone, right? Perfect use of gap, Fibonacci retracement, and GAN. Now let's look for more gaps, because I feel like if you find one, you can find many. And it looks like we've got one here as well, actually. No, we don't. Nope. Let's see. Let us see. No, that is the only one. Unless we've got one down here, which I doubt. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've got another one here, guys. Um, um, yeah, it doesn't look like we've got any here. Okay, so... Oh no, never mind. Look at this. Never mind, let me double check. No, it got filled. I was looking at this one here, guys, and it got filled. Okay, so nothing besides that one there. So, okay, $11 is a good entry point. I mean, we can even go on an hourly and double check the hourly. So where's our other one? 4 hours there. Let's double check here. The higher the time frame, the more powerful the gap. Is what I've come to realize. So if it was a daily gap, That's very, very strong. It most likely will come back to that level. Now, when it comes back to that level, we can't tell. We just know that 90% of the time it will get filled. But when? Can't say. So it could take a week, a year, a day, an hour. You never know. I'm not really seeing many gaps here, guys. Nothing substantial. Yeah, nothing cra- That's a little cheeky one there. But this is an hourly. We'll still do it though. Boom. 1 hour gap. Lock that baby. Okay. We got one here. Another one. Nice. Boom. Bang. So this is what we do, man. This is every day. You know, if we actually work full time as well, so we wake up in the morning, do this, come back, do this. We're obsessed, and this is what you have to do as a trader. You have to be obsessed. You have to be constantly studying, constantly looking at the markets. Now, it's not for everyone. It's definitely not for everyone. You have to be obsessed with this game because it's highly, highly competitive, um, and it's never ending. It doesn't stop. It's not like your traditional markets. Oh, look at that. We actually did get filled here. So boom, this one is gone now because it got filled. This one is filled. The only one yet to be filled is this one here. So $8.20. Okay. Okay. Nice. Did we get filled? Did we get filled? No, we didn't. Okay. So that is a potential level there. Am I seeing anything? Nope. 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 I could go for this one, but got a lot of wicks coming in there. This one's a night. Nope. Never mind. Yeah, we could put this one on. Although, yeah, we'll put this one on. But we've got multiple tails coming in here. But I like to see a full body filling that gap. Nice. Okay, these are good levels. $11 and 9.80. That's not too bad. Okay. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. The next thing that we're looking at is Morpheus Network. Now, Morpheus Network is a competitor to your VeChain. So it's a supply chain based crypto. Check out our stream. We actually have uploaded on our YouTube a breakdown on Morpheus Network. We're actually going to do another one where it's just one full video on Morpheus and why it's pumping and why it might be a future play during the next bull cycle. So we are waiting for the retrace. Doesn't look like it wants to retrace, man. It just keeps going. But we don't chase. This is where we must be headstrong and not too eager, because eventually it'll have to retrace. We've got gaps here actually. Um, Let me show you. Look at that. Can you see that, guys? Look at that gap. Look at that. That's massive. Boom. I should one. Boom. Here we've got a gap there. We've got a gap here. Where else do we have? Come on. There's heaps of gaps here. There's heaps. Um, oh, look at that. We've got a gap there. Can you see that one? Got a gap here. Oops. I mean, there's heaps. That one's not a gap. Where else? Come on. Look at that. That one there is a gap. I hope you guys are enjoying this and actually learning. Um, Feel free to throw something in the chat, um, or even request a breakdown video or an update video, whatever you like. Or, you want something for us to look at during the week or on the next stream. Let us know. Let us know. We're happy to do it. We're happy to. Um, Look at that. There. $1.40. Oops. Here. Boom. 1 hour gap. Close that. So we've got a lot of leg room. So what you could do, or what I'm thinking about doing, is put a bid here, right? So if it decides to touch this, fill this gap and go up, at least I'm in. Or if it fills this but goes lower, I've got another bid here. Now I'm averaged in at 1.4 and 96 cents. If it decides to bounce off this, at least I'm in with double the position. If it goes lower, it hits here, at least I'm in. And it's perfect reload zone. I've got 3 in the reload zone. That's massive. That's great. What is this? Oh. Alright. So the next one is Q&T, guys. Q&T is massive, massive. Big, big potential with Q&T. It's a interoperable token. There's another breakdown video that we've uploaded. What we'll do is actually we'll cut it up and make it a little bit shorter and re-upload it onto YouTube. Just so you guys understand why this one is going to be a big play. But this one also has gaps here. I actually have to go back and do what I just did with Morpheus and Algo and put in the gaps. Um, so Q&T is another one that we're looking at. We're looking at EWT, Energy Web Token. That one also wants to retrace down to these levels. Um, what's another one that we are looking at? Perp, guys. Perp is... This is a big play, and the reason why it's a big play is it's been completely washed out. The volume is ridiculous. Look at this. Let's look at the daily. Look at this. It's just spiked. So there's a lot of interest in this name, right? There's not many sellers. There's a lot of buyers, and the reason for that is the market cap is 70 million. The supply is only 100 million, 150 million. So very small cap. Like not a lot of people um, have this, and the ones that do have bought basically down here, like us. We've bought multiple here. So, and let me show you the VPVR, and I'll show you why this is very, very hype for us. Look at this. This is the bottom of value, guys. You can barely see it. Look at this. It's been completely washed out. All the accumulation is down here. It's done no price discovery up here. Nothing. And this, eventually, it just has to fill this area. It has to. It has to come back and test this. So this is why we're really hyped about this name. A lot of room. I mean, if you buy here, right? If you buy here, So if you buy at this level, and say you just go to the 50% rule here at $3, that's a 500% increase. If you go to the next 50% rule, that's 1,000%. So if you put in 100, 1,000, so times that by 1,000. I mean, ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. You've made 100K, right? If you put in 1,000, you made a milli. So very, very big opportunities, guys. With this current situation with FTX and the washout, this is massive. This is great, great